What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Angel. Nice to meet you. So for those that has been continuously watching throughout my whole video content, I do apologize for going a bit MIA. Anyways, I think I mentioned it before, but I'll just go ahead and mention it again. So for those that don't know, I had a recent heart attack, so that's the #1 reason why I took a long break from YouTube. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I completely gave up on everything. My job, YouTube, fishing, the things I like doing. At that point, I felt useless. I felt like my life didn't matter no more, because it's been a while, and because I got my health back on track, I might as well post another video for you guys, just to give you guys some updates, just to let you guys know that I'm doing okay. And I hope that all of you guys are doing okay as well. Skip to the subject and get to the fishing, because I am fiending for a good hook set. Let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so you already know from the looks of it on the thumbnail, I'm targeting bluegill, striped bass, and catfish. Alright, y'all, so first things first, we need to catch some bluegill. And to do that, we need some small hooks, floater, and any size rod you guys feel comfortable with. I'll go ahead and put all of my rig information, my rod information on the description down below. For today's bait, I'm working with waxworm. So just go ahead and hook yourself up some waxworm. Just like that. So check it out. We got one hook on top and one hook on the bottom. This is basically one of my made-up rigs that I've been constantly using throughout my whole experience targeting bluegill. It's just a high and low rig without the weight on the bottom. Alright, so what I'm doing is just casting that floater right in front of me, and I'm just going to wait for that floater to go down. Once it goes down, that's how you know that there's a fish on. Woo! Here we go. We got one bluegill in a twig. Alright, check it out. So this size bluegill right here is good striper bait, okay? Anything bigger than that is a no-go. That's a perfect size right there. So because this bluegill swallowed the hook, we're not going to use him. We're going to keep him. As you guys can see, he's bleeding. Once they start bleeding, it's a no-go for that live bait. So what you want to do is just put him to the side, because later on tonight, you want to cut up this bluegill and use it for catfish bait. As you guys can see, I already caught a few bluegills. Alright, so now that I showed you guys how to catch some bluegills, I might as well show you guys how to fish for striped bass. Let's get to it. Alright, so oh shit. Bluegill is hot right now, boy. Look at I'm falling all over the place. Look at this. I'm trying to explain the next step on how to target striped bass, but I can't, because these bluegills are constantly eating. That's a good thing. I might as well just get my limit on bluegill. So yeah, for those that don't know, give me 1 second. I got a hook in my mouth. So if you guys are fishing for bluegill, make sure you have your own stringer. Make sure you separate your catch, because if you don't, you can get a ticket for that. Here in California, you need your California fishing license, and when it comes to targeting bluegill, it's $25 per person. For today's rig setup, when it comes to targeting striped bass, I love working with a Carolina rig. Okay, so you want to choose a good size bluegill. Right here, I have a perfect size bluegill. So the way I would bait this bluegill is behind the dorsal fin, okay? Go ahead and grab your 6/0 circle and hook that bluegill inside and out, just like that. Alright y'all, so before you cast in, you want to give your bluegill a little test swim. If your bluegill is laying flat like that on top of the water, it's a no-go. It means your bluegill is dead. If your bluegill is swimming just like that, then you're good to go. You want your bait to be moving. You want your bait to be alive. When it comes to targeting striped bass, they just love that movement of that bluegill. Alright, so one more thing before you guys cast in. You see at the tip of that hook, that's the scale of the bluegill. Make sure that tip is all clear, okay? Alright, now that we're all set, let's go ahead and cast in. Alright y'all, so I got everything accounted for. I'm working with this 9-foot G Loomis rod with this 4,000 size BG reel. If you guys want more information on my rod setup, my rig setup, I'll go ahead and put that information on the description down below. Cast in 3, 2, 1. Look at this, y'all. I cannot take a break. Non-stop hookup on bluegill. That's what you call good eating size. Check that out. I might as well just get my limit for bluegill. Alright, this fellow swallowed. Oh my, this guy is hungry. Come on, get out of there. Oh, there we go. Look at that, y'all. I think I caught like over 10 bluegill so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are going to have some pan-fried bluegill tonight, y'all. Here in the bayou. Woo! It's gonna taste so damn good. Let's get to it, y'all. I feel like I'm back. Oh, damn. I'm sure if you're born and raised here in the Bay Area of San Jose, California, I'm sure you guys haven't had this for a while. Look at this. The bluegills are back. Look at that, pan size, double hookup. Look at that, good eating size. Oh man, let me tell you, catching a bluegill this size reminds me of when I was a child, way back in the days. You know, hooking on to bluegills nonstop, just like this, just like today. You know, for a while, you know, 10 plus 20 years, bluegill fishing kind of died out due to the fact that they weren't as big as the one you guys see in today's video. But man, I'm so happy that I started to explore and find different spots to fish. Because like I've always said before, you know, it's not called catching, it's fishing. You know, if you skunk, you skunk. Go out there, explore. You know, enjoy life. Life is too short, man. Alright, y'all, so we just got our limit for bluegill. Perfect timing too, because the sun is going down. Alright, so when you get your limit on bluegill, go ahead and bring out your third rod. So right here, I have a 7-foot ugly stick rod. This is my catfish rod. As you guys can see, for my rig setup, I'm working with that high and low. You have one hook on top, one hook on the bottom. This is a size 3/0 hook with a 2 or 3 ounce weight, depending on your rod spec. You know, all of the information is located on the bottom of the rod. So it would tell you what size line you should use and what size weight. Alright, If you guys want more information on his rod setup, I'll go ahead and put that information on the description down below. Alright guys, so remember earlier, in today's video when that bluegill swallowed that hook? Well, remember when I told you guys to keep your dead bluegill so that you can use it as chunk bait? Check it out, y'all. Even if your bluegill isn't alive, or fresh, you can still use it as bait. Catfish love dead bluegill, okay? So the way I would prep this bait is that I would remove the scales, just like that, and then I would just fillet the meat, and then go ahead and chunk it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 pieces on each hook. Alright. Just like that. Go ahead and grab your bluegill chunks and just add it on your hook. One by one, inside and out, just like that. There we go. That's it. Go ahead and do the same with your second hook. Inside and out, bones and all. Just like that. Alright. Right there, folks, is good catfish bait. Time to cast in. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, now we wait. Oh, and I already got a bite. Look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got him. Fish on, fish on, fish on. I got an instant hit, guys. First cast, instant hit on a chunked bluegill. This is a big one. Holy cow. Woo, the fish guys are on my side, baby. Chahoo! Let's go. Is that all you got? I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I just barely cast this one in. Whoa, what is this? Is this a striped bass or a catfish? This is big. This is big. Whoa, look at that. Look at that drag, yo. Look at that drag. Let's play with this guy. Holy cow. It's a big one. Come on, baby. Is that all you got? Oh, yep. It's a striped bass. Oh, it's a striped bass. It's a keeper striped bass. Holy cow. Dude. It's a keeper striped bass. First cast, and I caught a striped bass. Look at that. Whoo, on a chunked bait. All right, y'all, check that out. What do you think? How many inches? I think this is a 21-inch striper right here. Wow. I just barely cast it in. 5 minutes later, zzz, your boy's back. Let me tell you, it was the best feeling ever. I thank God each and every day for this opportunity. Thank you for giving me the strength to keep pushing forward. Alright, so the regulation for striped bass here in California is that you're only allowed to keep 2 per person, and it has to be 18 inches and over, okay? Let's go ahead and measure this bad boy. I think it's a 21 or 22. It looks like a 22. Oh, 21. 21 inches. I was correct. Look at that. Oh, no. 22. Dude, 22 inches. So when it comes to stringing a fish, what I like to do is just pierce the lip instead of putting it into his gill plates. That reason is because when you're putting the stringer in between, those gill plates, you're going to cause the striped bass from not being able to oxygenate in the water. So keep this in mind. If you want to keep your fish alive, get that stringer, pierce it on the bottom jaw of the lip, and you're good to go. Oh, fish on, fish on. Dude, these stripers are boiling. It's getting dark, guys. And if you listen carefully, you can hear nothing but fish boils, man. You know, 100% striped bass boiling all over the place. I had non-stop hits. My first rod with live bait, something took it, but I wasn't able to hook it. Second rod, I snapped, but it's all good. I'm going to stay all night. I am going to do whatever it takes to get my limit for striped bass. All right, the sun is going down. It's time to put on the glow sticks. Fish on, guys. Let's go. I think we might have our limit for striped bass. This one pulled drag. So when you're working with a circle hook, you want to let the fish do all of the work. Let itself hook itself. Woo, look at that drag, baby. Let's go. I think we might be done for today. It's a big one. On the G-Lumen. Ooh. Let's go, baby. This one's a big one. Ooh. Let's go. Woo. Pulling drag, baby. It's a big one. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Holy cow, it's a big one. Okay. We'll get this fish tired. Oh, this fish is putting up a fight. Oh, damn. Let's go, baby. He's done. He ain't got no match for me. Woo! That's a 30. That's a freaking 30. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We are done fishing for today. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! It's a big 30. Let's go! Oh man, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, y'all. What do you think it is? What size you guys think it is? I think it's close to 30. I'm not too sure. Let's see. 28 inches. 28 inches. Man, it fought hard like a 30. But hey, I'll take a 28 inch. Yeah. Yep, 28 inches. Yeah, 28 inches. Hell yeah. Let's go, man. That was the quickest limit ever. I'm about to go ahead and dispatch this fish. Viewers' discretion is advised. If you don't want to watch this part, please skip forward. Okay, so usually I would grab my finger and grab one of the gills and just rip it off. That's just too slow, you know, too slow of a kill. So what I found out, you know, when it comes to bleeding a fish, the most efficient way to do it is to cut in between the gill plates. Okay, so what you're going to do is grab a blade, shove it in between the gill plates, and then cut forward. Okay, that's going to cut off the blood flow from the heart to the head. Okay, so dispatching on a count of 3. Again, viewer's discretion is advised. If you don't want to watch this part, please skip forward. So what I'm going to do is stick this knife in between the gill plates, and 3, 2, 1. And make sure nobody's in front of you. Just go ahead and slice forward. Just like that, okay? That's going to completely, you know, bleed out the striped bass. As you guys can see, that blood is just squirting out. See how it's pulsing? That's the heart beating. So again, if you cut in between the gill plates, you're cutting that blood flow from the heart to the head. Just go ahead and let that fish bleed out. Oh, look at that. Now that's what I call a much efficient way to bleed out a fish. It's a bloodbath. Mission success. Oh man. Woo! Victory is mine. Alright guys, so unfortunately I have to call it a day early. Anyways, I was going to stay the whole night targeting nothing but bluegill, striped bass, and catfish. You know, we got bluegill accounted for, we got our limit for striped bass, but we didn't catch any catfish. That will be in the next upcoming video content. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my next upcoming video for that catfish. Anyways, before I go, I just want to let all of you guys know that I thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in today's video. If you guys enjoyed the content of today's video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.